collectors, and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we're taking a look at 3 new figures from the Batman the Caped Crusader line from Spin Master. We have Deathstroke, Batwing, and Harley Quinn. Now, we did see Deathstroke previously in one of those figure vehicle packs that I got from Amazon, but we'll take a look at how this single release differs from that release. We'll do a comparison. Again, always have first edition on these boxes, which I think is fun, but hey, it's a nice holofoil sticker there. Now I'm assuming this is still called the Caped Crusader because ever since they switched to this new style of packaging, it doesn't really say that anywhere on here, but I'm just going to go with it. They did add kind of a cross-sell here of some of the other figures that are available. We have Batman, Batman, and then Robin and Robin. So a lot of, variation in the line. But I understand there's rare and super rare, and basically they're just kind of making translucent plastic versions and short packing them for something for people to chase after. I like this line a lot. The figures look really good, but we need more new characters and less just Batman in different color schemes, because I get it. You always want to have a Batman available, but this is overkill. This is too much Batman. I get it. I mean, look at this. If you looked at the back of this packaging, if you showed this to someone who doesn't really know much about Batman, you'd think it was 4 Batmans and 2 Robins, and you'd wonder why this toy line is only 2 characters. It's just, it doesn't make any sense, especially when you have these other great characters available. But in any case, so we have, basically, the way it used to work is you pulled this open and the lockers were accessible from the front. Now they are accessible here from the back, so we'll go ahead and see what we have inside here for Deathstroke. So you open up that first level, and now we have a second level. Apparently this must be really good stuff. Alright, so it looks like we have some guns. This might be a new gun. I've definitely seen this one before, but this one's kind of cool. Let's see, we have a katana, of course, and we have a second katana. So he's got 2 katana and 2 guns. So nothing super exciting there, but I guess it makes sense. I mean, when you consider that, guns and katana are pretty much what Deathstroke's all about. So we'll put him off to the side over here. Next up, we have Batwing. Very excited about this. I think it's very cool. I've been watching him on Batwoman. He's on CW Batwoman right now, so definitely wanted a figure of this character because I really like him on that show. We'll go ahead and open this up and see what is inside. Oh, wow, look at this. Really nice chrome. That's actually really cool. Nice metallic paint for that. I like that a lot. Looks like we have another one. We have some metallic paint. I mean, these are all accessories we've seen before, but the metallic paint's a nice touch. And then he's got a Batarang here. If I can actually get this out. There we go. So we have kind of a cool Batarang. This is one of those, I really don't know what this is. Maybe some kind of grappling hook or something. I'm really not sure. And then this is the, thing that splits apart into the 2 swords. Or it can go together to become a shield. But that's really cool. I love the way the light is hitting that metallic paint. That's really neat. Alright, so we'll put this back on here. This is going to fall all apart. That's right. And then next up we have Harley Quinn. And we will see what accessories she comes with. So first up we have, hey, I told you I'd seen this gun before. In the future. Next up we have nothing. And then last up, oh, here we go. She's got a mallet, which I think is fun. Definitely an accessory that makes sense for her. And this is also done up in this kind of metallic paint, which is kind of cool. And then she's got a little baseball bat, which again, I think makes sense for her. It's very short. I feel like they could have gone a little bit longer with that, but maybe it wouldn't fit in the packaging here. I don't know. But anyway, pretty decent accessory. So I'm going to go ahead, get these 3 out of the boxes, and we'll take a closer look. So here are the 3 figures out of the packaging. We'll start over here with Deathstroke. Now, I'm pretty sure he is exactly the same as the figure that came in the vehicle box set that I got from Amazon. And just to show that off, here is that figure. And as you can see, I really don't think there's any missing paint applications. If anything, this is kind of a little bit deeper orange. This is a little bit more of a lighter shade of orange. I'm really surprised. Usually the figures that come in the box sets have a little bit more in terms of paint applications, and the single releases usually are missing a few paint applications because they come with extra accessories and all that and to keep the cost down. But not really the case here. It looks to have every single paint application that the box set figure version has. And actually this one comes with more accessories because he came with just these 2 katana. He came with 2 katana and 2 guns. So you're getting a little bit more in this version. So if you really want to blow off that box set and just get the single release, because Deathstroke might be the only part of that box set you care about, you're not missing out on anything, which is actually really nice. So he's got the head swivel from side to side. He's got a limited hinge in the shoulder because their shoulder pads do kind of get in the way, but he does have a full rotation here. You do have a hinge and a swivel in the elbow there. From the elbow down to the hand is one solid piece, nothing in the abdomen. You can kick forward, you can kick out to the side. You do have a thigh swivel as well. You have a hinge and a rotation in the knee, and then from the kneecap straight down to the rest of the foot is all one solid piece. So pretty good articulation for figures these size. And I think they have nice accessories and really good paint applications. I think this guy looks really, really nice. Like I said, I'm really surprised he's exactly the same figure that came in the box set. I thought for sure he'd be missing a paint application or two to kind of even out the cost of the extra accessories. But hey, pretty cool. Next, moving on to Batwing. He looks fantastic. I love the kind of light blue with the black. I think that looks really sharp. I especially like the blue eyes. I think that looks really cool. He's got these wing accessories that you can just unpeg. It's just kind of one solid plastic piece that just kind of pegs in very simply to the back there. But it looks really cool. I think that looks nice. We'll take it off for a second just so we can get through the articulation. You can do the head from side to side. He has the same hinge on the shoulder, but as you can see, he gets a little bit more range of motion because he doesn't have those shoulder pads in the way. You have the swivel as well. You have the hinge and the swivel in the elbow. And then again, one solid piece. Nothing in the abdomen. Kick forward. Kick out to the side. Has the butt flap so he can't really go back at all. Has the thigh swivel. And then has the hinge and the rotation in the knee. So pretty much all the same articulation points that Deathstroke had. Just a little bit more range of motion in the shoulder because he doesn't have the giant shoulder pads. But he looks great. Really, really like this figure quite a bit. And then last but certainly not least, we have Harley Quinn. And they did a pretty good job, honestly. I think they messed up the paint on the lips a little bit. Because if you can kind of make out that her upper lip is not painted, it's kind of molded in there, but then it looks like they just missed applying the lipstick by just kind of shifting it down a little bit. But I mean, if you kind of look at it from far away, you can't tell all that much. So it's not that big a deal. The eyes and the eyeshadow, I think, are actually painted pretty nicely. And then, of course, you have the like gradient effect for the paint in her two pigtails, which looks really cool. And then she's got the same kind of articulation. She's got these kind of like peaked shoulders here, which kind of, stop the hinge a little bit, but it's not too bad. You get a decent range of motion there. And then she's really got all the same articulation, the hinge and the swivel in the elbow, nothing in the abdomen. Kick forward, kick out to the side, thigh swivel, knees are the same. But she's got a lot of nice paint applications in terms of like the diamond patterns that she has, the two different colored, having the black and the red alternate between the feet and the legs and the knee pads. And then all these little cuffs and gloves and everything. So they do a pretty good job of the paint applications. Just missed a little bit there with the lipstick. But like I said, if you kind of hold it back from here, you can't really tell. She comes with this little baseball bat. She also comes with this gigantic mallet. I think it's a little weird to have the mallet in this color scheme with this kind of like metallic purpley color. But it's a cool color scheme. I think it's a neat color for the mallet. I just think it's not really fitting in with her overall color scheme, so it's a little out there, but it is fun. I do like the crazy metallic paint. I do wish the baseball bat was a little bit longer. I kind of suspect that maybe then it wouldn't fit inside the, predetermined accessory spots on the packaging, so that might be why it's a little bit shorter there. Not a big deal, just kind of wish that was a little bit longer, but overall, I think all three of these figures are pretty great, and I think the accessories they come with are really good as well. I forgot to look at Batwing's accessories real quick. So he's got this thing that I still don't really know what this is. I'm assuming maybe it's just kind of a bladed weapon, or maybe it's some kind of grappling hook or something. But you get this really nice metallic paint, which is pretty cool. And then you get this really cool batarang with the metallic paint as well. And then, of course, we saw this earlier, but it's kind of the same color scheme as the mallet. But you have that, shield that splits into the two swords, which is kind of cool. It's just really neat metallic paint where, it kind of looks blue in some spots and really purple in other spots. So, again, I'm not really sure why they decided to go with this metallic paint for these characters, but I think it's cool. I think it's really neat, something new. We've seen translucent material before, so I'm kind of really digging the metallic paint. It looks really neat. But in any case, I think all three of these figures are great. I definitely recommend checking them out. I mean, they usually ring in around $8 a piece. Target is where my friend found them for me. Haven't really seen any new product at Walmart or Targets in my area, but I know that some Targets are getting some new stuff. Unfortunately, it's just when there's so many Batman and Robins in the line, it kind of clogs the pegs, so it stops new characters from coming out when they do actually decide to do new characters, which is a bit of a bummer. But definitely keep checking your local Walmarts and Targets. Amazon might even eventually have these, but I think if you're going to find them, you're probably going to find them in person, if I had to guess, but only time will tell. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.